Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about the Weißwurst card game. First we're going to look at the playmat, then we're going to look at the character cards. So this is the playmat in general. You get one for buying a starter deck. Now you see the three red ones right there. That is your center stage. Your center stage is where you're placing most of your character cards in general are being placed there that are going to do actual battling. The two backstage right here is called the backstage. And those are your supporting characters' place. If they have a supportive effect, then they'll activate there. This is your memories pile. And if you had played other card games, think of that as your remove from play pile. Deck zone, self-explanatory. And this is your, sorry about that guys. This is the waiting room. And if you, like all other card games, the waiting room think of it as your discard pile. This is your clock zone. Now, if you have a lot of cards on there, you're not doing too well, in general. I'll get into more about that later. This is your level zone. This tells you what level you're currently at in the game. I'll talk more about that later. And then this is your Climax card zone, where you'll be placing your Climax cards. Think of that as a one-turn field spell if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! It just lasts for one turn. And then this is your stockpile, and if you play Magic the Gathering, think of it as your resource pool, your mono pool, whatever. That's what this slot is over there for. And then now for character cards, there are three different technically four, if you count level 0. And this is a level 0 card. Now to know it's level 0, it tells you right here that it's level 0. Right under it's a little number. That is the cost. And then right here is for the trigger check, which I'll talk about later. But as you can see, the trigger is blank, so it doesn't have a actual trigger effect. Right under it, this is the name of the card. It's Epstein Tsukasa, and it's from Lucky Star. Right above it, they'll either have an effect text or flavor text, whatever it is. This is the stat of the card. It's 3,000. I think this is what it says, yeah. And then right under it is the soul counter. It tells you how much damage it would do. And since it's a level 0, it only has one soul. And then right under it are traits. The yellow things right there, telling you what kind of traits it has. That's a level 0 card. Now we're getting a little up a level. There's a level 1 card. Now it actually has a trigger check. So what this is, actually I'll tell you that later next time. It's level 1. It's kind of hard to see, but it actually costs 1 to play. That's where that thing comes into play. And this one actually has effect too. See the flavor text right here, and then the effect text is right under it. The effect itself, if you guys really want to know. Actually, hold on, first let me tell you the character's name. It's Champion Saber from Fate Stay Night. These are its traits. I believe it's Servant and Warrior, or Servant and Magic, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. And then its stat is 5,000. Now you can see the difference between a level 0 to a level 1. And it only has one soul still. But its effect, as you guys want to know, is if this character is battling a magic type trait character, then it gets plus 2,000 to its stats. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then it also has a encore effect, where I'll describe that later, but if you want to know, encore, if this character was to be defeated, you can pay 1 from your hand instead of 3 of your stock to save this character's life, pretty much. Then we're going with the level 2. It's a vanilla card, but if you guys know what vanilla is, it means they have no effect. It actually costs 2 to play. And it costs, sorry about the noise. It costs 2 to play. Stats is 9,000. Big difference to a level 1 now. And the card's name itself is Kagami and Konata traits. And now it has 2 soul counters right here. And it also has a trigger check right there. So there's that. And the final is the level 3 card. It's the highest level you can play, of course, in this game. And this card's actually in English. Its name is Supreme Overlord Lahar. It has one of this, flavor text, effects, stats 10,000. So that's pretty powerful. And then that is it for today. I will talk about it more later. Stay tuned for that.